You know when they say there is nothing so little when creating a dress, guys, I saw it today. I've been trying to create a mini dress for the past couple of weeks now, which is a project my tutor gave to me for submission. Her specification was a 3-inch length dress, no actual design, just a combination of techniques. So, guys, at some point, I was like, what exactly can I do? What exactly will I create? Can I really do it? Like, I started having a lot of doubts on myself. Since I have a little knowledge about dress illustration, I took my paper and was just drafting so many mini dresses without deciding on which one I want to go with. Like I had to use my head to think of something, and at the end of the day I decided to go with this one. After I was done with my drafting, the next thing I was supposed to do was to transfer what I have drafted to my Tambour frame, which you can see I have already started with the work. The next thing I needed to decide on was the beads I could work with. I have some beads. This was my newest purchase. This bead was my newest purchase. I decided to work with it. Guys, at first I actually had in mind that this is the only bead I will work with. Like, let me just work with only this color. When I started my beading properly, guys, I'm not gonna lie, like I was wondering, are you sure this is the right choice? Like my right choice of pattern, right choice of bead? Am I really making the right choice? This was just the questions that was going on in my head. But then again I was like, I could actually do this and see what it turns out to be, and if it is not as I like, I would probably have to recreate again, maybe try something else. So I just had to keep it going. As a fashion designer, I've always known that you need a particular amount of patience for you to achieve a particular design. But guys, have you tried being a tambour beater? Yeah, you need times 10 of that patience you have while sewing, guys. I am not gonna lie. Will send me work? That is the question I've kept asking myself. I was like, what? Do I have this patience? Sometimes I just sit and just be asking myself questions. Like, are you sure this is what I want? Are you sure I can do this? Like, I kept asking myself all these questions, but I actually persevered, and yeah, I'm towards the last lap of this training. So guys, as you can see, I am beading using my chain stitch, going around this mini dress. So this is how I'm going to just keep doing it till I am done going around it. Guys, at this point I was already getting tired, like, and most of the times while doing this I like doing it at night when there is no form of disturbance or distractions. Yeah, I do this mostly at night. So I think I used 3 nights because I was always doing it late hours. I think towards 9 p.m. to like 1 a.m. So yeah, it's not like there's I used a lot of time or I dedicated time to it, but I was just doing it one step at a time, no rush or anything. Then after I was done going around the dress form, I decided to do my V with the same beads. At this point I was already wondering, am I sure I was doing the right thing? Like, at some point I was a bit scared. If I was actually in the right track. Yeah, I was a bit scared if I was actually in the right track, but I think it's still going fine. So yeah, I'm just going to be done with this top most part of the dress. When I was done with that, I brought out this green. I was showing it to my husband actually, if it was okay to use it on the sleeve part and also maybe as a design on the dress. I brought the green out with a champagne coat and he went with the green. So yeah, we are going to use the green on this off shoulder sleeve parts of the dress. The reason for his choice was that he said this blends well with the color of the beads I already started with, so I think it's a good choice. You could see that it's not only me that decided on whatever I'm doing here. I was done beading the sleeve and it actually looked okay to me. Then I had to start with the lower part of the gown. Like I said, it required a lot of patience in doing this. Like, it was not easy. So this is how I'm going to just keep beading the lower part till I am done. Just going to finish up with the straight lines, then go to the vertical lines. So while I was done with the horizontal lines, I realized that I could only go with one bead on the vertical lines. On each space I could only use one bead or two at most. So I think that this was the easiest to do since it didn't require so much. So I just kept doing that until I was also done with the vertical aspect of it. I was finally done with doing this and I decided that I was going to use the green bead to make a fringe on this, and if it comes as well then I'm going to leave it, but if it doesn't I'm going to take it off. So this is when I started my fringe. You can see the way I do the fringe. It's quite, I think this is like the easiest aspect of this tambour beading work. Like, it didn't take me much time to be done with it. At this point, all I can say is kudos to every fashion designer, especially the beaders out there. You guys are really doing great. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, do well to subscribe. You can also like and share my video. I appreciate everyone here on this space. Anyway, I think at this point I was beginning to like the design and creativity which I came up with. The fringe and everything about it, but the color and all that is involved. I'm really glad this is my first trial and it came out really well. Hopefully the next will be better. Thank you all for watching.